I can barely hear you back there.
Okay. Straight ahead of us, you see that white object there that looked like a big white ball? That's a missile tracking station, which had been over the many years, even up to today, and is operated by the U.S. Air Force.
Yeah.
If you remember the U.S. astronaut John Glenn, they were tracking him from here in Friendship 7. And during that time, there were 5 tracking stations here operated by the U.S. Air Force. Since then, technology developed so rapidly that it only necessary that they only use this one now.
Right.
All of these buildings coming up to your left and to your right, they were a part of the U.S. Air Force. After they closed down in the mid-1960s, most of these buildings were turned over to the government. The government renovated them, now using them as offices. But we had a severe hurricane in 2008, Hurricane Ike. It was Category 5. Wind gusts was over 175 miles per hour, and most of these buildings had damages from that hurricane. Some had been renovated since then. Some still need to be renovated. Very little food stuff is grown here on this island. So we have cargo ships that will come in from the Dominican Republic, Florida, with fresh fruits, meats, vegetables, drinking water, building materials, fuels, etc.
How much is a gallon of gas here?
$5.83.
Wow, that's expensive.
And only just dropped down to that. It's almost 8.
Oh.
Milk is about 9 something. US
Whoa.
Goodness.
It's expensive to live here.
It's all imported in.
We are still a British colony here, so we have a governor here that will represent the Queen. We have our premier and our cabinet, which is elected every 4 years, so we are self-governed. On this island, we have a lot of animals that roam freely, like horses, donkeys, cows, goats, dogs, several others. And you're going to see some horses and donkeys, maybe some cows on this tour. I'll be telling you about them as we go along.
Okay.
Now, we used to do a salt industry here at one time from the 1500s until the mid-1960s. As we go along, I can be telling you about it, show you some of the salt points. I'll be telling you about it as we go along. Over to your far left, inside those white walls coming up. To your far, far left, that's the residence for the governor. Up front here to your left is the office for the governor. Around the governor's office, they call it a 9-hole golf course, which is only played by invitation. And that property is called Waterloo. You'll see a white building coming up over to your right. Terminal building for the International Airport. When you get closer, you'll see some writing up front, JAGS McCartney's International Airport. The JAGS stands for James Alexander George Smith. He was our first elected chief minister to these islands in 1976. Went off to do business for the country in 1980, and we lost him in a plane crash. So the airport was named after him. He's also our national hero. To your left, the replica of Friendship 7. John Glenn was the first U.S. astronaut that orbited the Earth 3 times in 5 hours. Came back alive, splashed down off the coast of this island, approximately 22 miles off the coast of the lighthouse. He was brought here on the U.S. aircraft carrier, the USS aircraft carrier Valley Forge, welcomed by the Vice President of the United States at that time, Lyndon Johnson. Done all his medical examinations here before they flew him back to the United States. That's the reason why we have that replica there. And that is not the original. The original, but it isn't much being in there. From those metal gates over there to the right, to the crossroad ahead of us here, was named John Glenn Drive recently when John Glenn was here just before he passed. Celebrated his 50th anniversary.
Are you sure you're on the right side of the road?
I am.
Because just because it's turning right here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
All right, that's when he celebrated his 50th anniversary, and this portion of the street is named John Glenn Drive. You'll see the sign right here, John Glenn Drive, right here to your left as we pass the stop sign. Also to your left on the ground here, you're going to see some plants there. Now, the cactus, those cactus plants. Now, the green one with the red top, that's where we got our name from, the turkey head plant.
Okay.
When Christopher Columbus first discovered these islands in 1492, this island was infested with that plant. It reminded him of the soldiers in Europe and a part of Turkey that wear the green uniform with the black vest. They call that plant Turk. The biggest plant was found here on this island, so they named this island after that plant, Turk.
There's the donkey.
The Cayman Islands got its
So
name
cute.
from
What do they eat, grass?
which is a chain of islands.
What do they eat? Grass, donkeys?
Yes.
Oh,
Who's your salon?
Huh?
Oh, my wife, her name's Ruth, and it said Ruth Beauty Salon. I said that was her stuff.
Building materials, one of our, outlets there. On this island, I say crime rate is a 0, but I say on this island.
Some of the islands have a lot of crime.
No, but I can tell you about that. Let me reach a little further down. I can show you a person over there. I can tell you about the person and the crime. The biggest resort on this island right here to your right. Sorry, to your left.
Osprey Beach Hotel.
It's not that big, but it's
The
nice.
Osprey Beach Hotel, and this one is 36 rooms. We don't have anything big.
Oh my God. How much does it cost per night?
92,
Oh,
between
that's not
92
bad.
to 120.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's not bad.
You remember me telling you about the animals that roam freely? On a hot sun day, they'll come across shade under your buildings and underneath your trees. Before they leave, they're going to leave you with their souvenirs and their landmines.
Nice.
So that's why we put
These
it
are
all
really
there.
cute houses right on the
Yeah.
beach.
Bermuda Architectural Design Homes here to your right, to your left.
Can you buy any of these houses?
Yeah, but not allowed to change any of the designs.
And how much?
No idea.
No idea.
No idea.
Those must be expensive because they're on the beach. Right?
Yep.
To your left, the building there, you see that catchment around the roof there that collects the rainfall. There's pipe over there to your left. That green roof.
Oh, yeah.
Catch
Concrete
basins.
base, that's a system.
Okay.
Catch.
Here to your right used to be the home for Ellen and Alex Hospital for many years. And Mr. Hospital used to be like one of our prominent builders in the 1900s. Vegas Inn Hotel coming up here to your right.
Well, this is some of the tour.
Now,
I'm
that
gonna have to close this down
hotel-
so I save battery.
You remember me telling you about our salt industry? The green and red roof building coming up to your right, recently built by Carnival as a welcome center, but hasn't been opened as yet. The next white balcony, the red roof building, sign, it's large coming up. That's your stop right there, miss.
By that red building?
Uh-huh.
How do
Right
I get
forward,
a
go
taxi
Right
back?
on this corner here. You can stand up right here on this corner here. You can get a taxi right here.
I hope so, Jesus
Not
Christ.
hope so. I'm telling you, you're going to get one there. Unless you want to finish your tour with us and then you get back to us.
How much is the tour?
$25.
And how long is it?
It won't be long.
I'm going to get off, but don't forget me,
Huh?
because I'm standing here for 5 hours. Don't forget me. This is risky. I don't know what's here. Nothing, right?
I don't know.
Listen, what shops are here? Is there a liquor store around here?
Right there, that's the liquor store. See a taxi going there? See a taxi going there? And all you're going to see across here is taxis passing this way. This is a one-way through here. And thank you very much, my friend. Have a nice day.
She needs a liquor store.
Oh my God! Wow. Oops.
She needs a liquor store.
Oh, yeah. She needs a rehab.
Yeah.
Wow. There she goes.
Will you ask, which one, where you carrying her? Right in there. Right there, you got cigarettes right in there. That's the liquor store right there.
Why would he take her somewhere?
I have no clue.
All right, the oldest and poorest level.
Guess so.
But you already
I
got
don't know.
it.
Right? No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
I can let him know that we can pass back.
This is where I'm gonna be having my salad at right here. Just a little place we stopped. And there's Kurt again.
Oh, Lord. The
So
turkey.
this is a little shopping center.
Put the poor little bug down there.
Where? Another dog laying in the street. All shopping area.
Those two brown, yellowish buildings right here.
And she's back over there. You getting shirts?
I got for the girls.
Oh.
Excuse me. Also, at the far end of the space, the yellowish building, straight out there, right up there, right? There was a submarine, that was a submarine tracking station. I don't know if any of you remember or know anything about the Cuban crisis.
Yep.
And those submarines was heading down to Cuba from Russia. They want to pass through the passageway into our land. They were tracking them from right here. And this is where President Kennedy set the barricade and turned them back. Now, to go in the lighthouse today, you'll have to pay, to go inside the yard, you'll have to pay a fee of $3. Adults, $3, children, $2. And
A ropes course.
that's if you want to go inside. But if you don't want to, if you want to stop and take photos around, you can.
Watch where you step.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
If you don't want to ride the sometimes you ride your roof.
Just hold on.
Moddocks?
I don't know. I actually don't know the name of it. That's the one with the brown brick wall you talking
Yeah.
about, right?
Yeah.
That's the ATM machine right in the corner. In the wall there. I know we ain't checked the name of that. All I call it Brugal Factory.
We went to the cigar place in the middle of town. Like,
That's the office. Flamingos over there, over here.
Oh wow.
wow, flamingos.
Yeah, and they're pink.
They say they get the pink color from eating the shrimp.
Yep.
Well, that one out there has been eating a bunch because he is pink, pink, pink.
Oh yeah.
See him?
Yep.
What's the matter?
We can come back and get your phone ready to have it pass it back. I can stop picking
She
up.
found it.
She found it.
I put it in the wrong pocket.
Have a couple more. Great.
See if you can find. What time is she leaving today?
3:30. Gonna give us a whole lot of time.
Yep. Well, back to your home, away from home, your moving resort.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for touring with me and hope
Oh.
you enjoyed the
We
little
did.
tour.
Oh, it was
The next
fantastic.
time you
sir.
have left, I want you to enjoy that also. Also, I want to wish you a safe and healthy return home.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, now we're leaving. We're leaving Grand Turk. Getting out of here, getting out of Dodge. 2 more days, we'll be back home.
Alright, Kurt. Name's spelled backwards, by the way.
Yep, we're leaving. Heading back to the ship. Well, we're leaving Grand Turk. Goodbye, Grand Turk. Yep, there's Grand Turk. We're leaving. It's our last stop. Is that tower? Is that the tower over there that we were at?
Yeah, you see where the light and the dark is?
Yeah.
Right at the edge. So that's where it's 7,000 feet.
Yeah. That's the cable company, isn't it? Yeah. Now I get this all made, we're gonna have about a 3-hour video.
You know, out of all the stops we made,
Yeah.
this was the cleanest.
Well, here's the last day of our cruise. Tomorrow we'll be back in Florida. You can see they've got sales going on right now. 2 for 20 teas. There's a cherry on top. This is the big atrium that I'm looking down on. Little band stage right there. Over there's photo gallery stuff. Some more stuff there. They got this big watch and jewelry sale going on. Everybody's trying to get a hold of and stuff. I got me a watch and stuff, and it's kind of bittersweet, but this is our anniversary cruise for me and my wife, and it's slowly, gradually working down. Like I said, tomorrow we'll be back in Florida, and I'm very grateful and happy that I was able to have Kurt and Michelle come along with us and enjoy this. anniversary cruise with me and my wife Ruth, and I've really had a great time. So thank you very much, and I'm looking forward to doing this again. And I should have some more videos before this here ends altogether. So until then, I'm going to just close this off for a little bit, and I'll probably be popping it back on. So talk to you later. Bye.
Were you out knocking on the door? Were you out there knocking?
Glasses?
No, we're gonna go this.
Yeah, I had him bring 2 extra, and he handed me the tray,
Yeah.
and I broke one. It fell off the tray.
Just don't bust the window with the cork.
Huh?
Point it towards
Oh,
the
good
ocean.
God. I never thought about that. That's got a cork?
Yeah. Nailed it.
I don't want another black guy.
Point it that way.
Why would you
Well.
put champagne on the boat? Liquor's good. Liquor's not good.
I'm trying to get it over first.
I figured he's probably done this.
I don't think this is just a wire plastic cap.
Okay. Put it back.
Anyway, we're getting ready to celebrate the champagne.
I can hear you.
And
Yeah, point it away from the windows.
I'm just taking the record off. Hopefully this doesn't pop too bad.
Is that taping?
Yes, it
Did
is.
you turn it on?
The red light's flashing, honey. So much confidence. I swear.
Look at that so I can see.
It's alright.
So there we go with the popping of the probably cheap.
Here.
Nope, champagne.
Anything you want to say?
I sure hope y'all will stop.